Temu, an online marketplace operated by e-commerce company PDD Holdings, which is owned by Colin Huang. It offers heavily discounted consumer goods mostly shipped to consumers directly from China. By April 2025, the platform had expanded its operations to more than 90 markets. Temu's rapid growth has been accompanied by significant controversy. A 2023 report by the U.S. House Select Committee on Strategic Competition found an extremely high risk of forced labor in the company's supply chains and accused it of exploiting the U.S. de minimis trade loophole to evade customs enforcement. The platform has faced multiple class action lawsuits over data privacy practices, investigations by South Korean and European regulators over toxic substances in products and breaches of the Digital Services Act, and criticism from consumer groups over product quality and safety. In the UK, the Advertising Standards Authority banned several Temu ads for sexualizing a child and objectifying women. The company has also been involved in an ongoing legal dispute with rival Shein over copyright infringement and antitrust allegations, with a UK trial expected in late 2026. In March 2024, Temu launched its local seller program in the United States. As of July 2025, the program was operational in the UK, France, Italy, Japan, Mexico, and Australia among other countries. The program is designed to avoid tariffs in USA and other countries. Temu's business model has allowed it to become popular among consumers, but has also drawn concerns over data privacy, forced labor, intellectual property, and the low quality of its marketplace products. The company has been embroiled in legal disputes with Shein, a direct competitor. The rise of Temu is one of Amazon's biggest challenges in years. On October 17, 2022, Temu emerged as the most downloaded US shopping app according to Sensor Tower. It was the most downloaded mobile app in any category in the US between November 1 and December 14, 2022. According to SimilarWeb, as of September of 2024, it became the second most visited online shopping site in the world. As of December of the same year, the number of monthly active users of Temu's global smartphone app surpassed that of Amazon. In the year of 2024, it was the most downloaded iPhone app in over 20 countries. Temu is one of the most striking examples of how quickly the global e-commerce landscape can evolve when technology, supply chains, and consumer psychology align in just the right way. Launched in 2022 by PDD Holdings, the same company behind Pinduoduo, Temu entered the market with a bold proposition: to make a vast array of products available to consumers at prices so low that they challenge traditional assumptions about cost, value, and accessibility. From the outset, Temu positioned itself not just as another online store, but as a fundamentally different kind of marketplace. It operates on a direct-from-manufacturer model, connecting consumers with producers, often bypassing the layers of intermediaries that have historically defined retail. In traditional systems, goods typically move from manufacturers to wholesalers, then to distributors, and finally to retailers before reaching the customer. Each step adds cost, time, and complexity. Temu removes many of these steps, enabling manufacturers to sell directly to consumers across borders. The result is a system that can deliver remarkably low prices, often undercutting established players such as Amazon, eBay, and Walmart. At the heart of Temu's appeal is its pricing strategy. The platform frequently offers goods at prices that seem almost implausible, raising questions about how such a model can be sustained. Many analysts believe that Temu is willing to operate at a loss in its early stages, investing heavily in customer acquisition and market share. This approach mirrors strategies used by other disruptive companies such as Uber and Airbnb, which prioritized rapid growth over immediate profitability. By offering ultra-low prices and generous promotions, Temu attracts millions of users, building a large and engaged customer base that it can later monetize more effectively. Marketing has played a crucial role in this expansion. Temu's campaigns are bold, memorable, and often highly visible, including advertisements during major events like the Super Bowl. Its messaging, often centered around the idea of shopping like a billionaire, taps into a powerful psychological appeal, the ability to access abundance without financial strain. In a world where many consumers are facing economic pressures, this promise resonates deeply. Yet Temu's success is not just about price, it is also about experience. The platform incorporates elements of gamification and social interaction, encouraging users to engage with the app in ways that go beyond simple transactions. Features such as spin-to-win games, referral incentives, and limited-time offers create a sense of excitement and urgency. This transforms shopping into a form of entertainment, blurring the line between consumption and leisure. The concept, sometimes referred to as shoppertainment, reflects a broader shift in how digital platforms engage users. This engagement is driven in large part by data. Like many modern platforms, Temu collects and analyzes vast amounts of information about user behavior. This data is used to personalize recommendations, optimize pricing, and refine the overall user experience. In this sense, Temu is not just a marketplace but a sophisticated data-driven system, continuously adapting to the preferences and habits of its users. While this enables efficiency and relevance, it also raises questions about privacy and the extent to which consumer behavior is being shaped by algorithms. The platform's reliance on global manufacturing networks, particularly those centered in China, is another key factor in its operation. China's extensive infrastructure for production and logistics allows Temu to source goods at scale and at low cost. This integration of manufacturing and digital commerce is a powerful combination, enabling the platform to deliver on its promise of affordability. However, it also introduces complexities related to quality control, labor conditions, and environmental impact. Product quality is one of the most frequently cited concerns about Temu. Because the platform hosts a wide range of third-party sellers, the consistency of products can vary significantly. Some customers report positive experiences, finding excellent value for money, while others encounter issues with durability or accuracy of descriptions. This variability reflects the decentralized nature of the marketplace, where standards are not always uniform. Shipping is another area where trade-offs become evident. Many items are shipped directly from overseas, resulting in longer delivery times compared to platforms like Amazon, which have invested heavily in fast fulfillment systems. While Temu often offers free shipping, the wait can be longer, sometimes stretching into weeks. For some consumers, this is an acceptable compromise given the low prices, but for others, it represents a limitation. The environmental implications of Temu's model are also significant. The combination of low-cost goods, high purchase frequency, and international shipping contributes to increased resource consumption and waste. Critics argue that this model encourages overconsumption, particularly in categories like fast fashion and disposable goods. The long-term sustainability of such a system is an open question, especially as awareness of environmental issues continues to grow. Despite these challenges, Temu's rapid growth highlights a fundamental shift in consumer behavior. Many people are becoming more price-sensitive, willing to explore new platforms in search of better deals. At the same time, the importance of traditional brand recognition appears to be diminishing in certain contexts. On Temu, many products are unbranded or come from lesser-known manufacturers, yet they still attract buyers based on price, reviews, and visual appeal. This shift has implications for the broader retail industry. Established companies such as Walmart and Amazon must adapt to a landscape where affordability and engagement play an increasingly central role. Temu's success challenges the assumption that fast delivery and strong branding are always the most important factors in e-commerce. At a deeper level, Temu reflects changing attitudes toward consumption itself. For many users, the platform enables a form of low-risk experimentation. Because products are inexpensive, consumers can try new styles, gadgets, or trends without significant financial commitment. This encourages a more exploratory approach to shopping, where the emphasis is on variety and novelty rather than durability or long-term value. However, This approach also has consequences. When goods are cheap and easily replaceable, the incentive to value them diminishes. Items may be used briefly and then discarded, contributing to a culture of disposability. This raises questions about the long-term impact on both the environment and consumer habits. The platform's influence extends beyond individual behavior to the structure of the global economy. By connecting manufacturers directly with consumers, Temu disrupts traditional retail ecosystems, potentially affecting wholesalers, distributors, and local businesses. While it creates opportunities for producers to reach global markets, it also intensifies competition and can pressure margins across the supply chain. Regulation is likely to play an increasingly important role in shaping Temu's future. Governments are paying closer attention to cross-border e-commerce, particularly in areas such as product safety, taxation, and data privacy. Changes in these areas could affect the platform's cost structure and operational model. Trust remains a central challenge. While Temu has succeeded in attracting users through aggressive pricing and marketing, maintaining long-term loyalty requires consistency and reliability. Efforts to improve customer service, enforce seller standards, and enhance transparency will be critical in building a strong reputation. Looking ahead, the evolution of Temu will likely involve a balancing act between growth and sustainability. The company may invest in logistics infrastructure to reduce shipping times, refine its quality control processes, and explore new ways to generate revenue. At the same time, it will need to address concerns related to environmental impact and ethical practices. In a broader sense, Temu represents the convergence of multiple forces shaping the modern world: globalization, digitalization, and changing consumer expectations. It illustrates how technology can transform not only how goods are bought and sold, but also how value is perceived and experienced. Ultimately, Temu is more than just an online marketplace. It is a reflection of a rapidly evolving economic and cultural landscape, one in which access, affordability, and engagement are redefining the meaning of commerce. Whether it becomes a long-term dominant player or a stepping stone toward future innovations, its impact is already profound, influencing how people shop, how businesses operate, and how the global economy continues to transform. The products on Temu are available in over 600 categories, such as clothing, jewelry, pet supplies, and home and garden, among others. Its products are sold at competitive prices. Temu is owned and operated by PDD Holdings, a multinational commerce group registered in the Cayman Islands, with Dublin also listed as its principal office address. PDD Holdings also owns Pinduoduo, a popular online commerce platform in China. In the US, Temu is under the ownership of Waylaco Incorporated, a subsidiary of PDD Holdings registered in the states of Delaware and Massachusetts. The Temu platform first went live in the United States in September 2022, and ran ads during the February 2023 Super Bowl. In March 2023, Temu launched in Australia and New Zealand. In the following month, Temu launched in France, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, Spain, and the UK. Temu eventually expanded into the Latin American market. On January 17, 2024, Temu officially launched in South Africa, the 49th country that Temu had entered since its launch. 27 As of the same month, US MAUs on the app reached more than 51 million. In February 2024, Temu offered $15 million in giveaways in multiple Super Bowl ads that several congressmen had asked the CBS network not to run. As a result of the ads, the company saw a spike in searches for their name and traffic, reaching 100 million active users in the US, over 130 million app downloads globally, and approximately 420 million monthly website visits, as per SEMrush. Research by Sensor Tower estimated that in the last quarter of 2023 Temu users spent an average of 23 minutes a week on the app, compared with 18 minutes on Amazon and 22 minutes on eBay. As of March 2024, Temu served approximately 30 million daily users in America. By August, the number of users of the Temu app had reached 91% of that of Amazon. As of December of the same year, Temu.com saw nearly 700 million monthly visits. In 2024, Temu introduced the local seller program, opening its marketplace to local sellers in numerous markets. This program enables sellers in these countries to list their products directly and fulfill domestic orders. Through this program, both small businesses and individual entrepreneurs in America can connect directly with millions of customers. Temu's appearance at the 2024 Super Bowl garnered significant exposure, which made it a household name for U.S. consumers. In January 2025, International Post Corporation released the 2024 edition of the IPC Cross-Border E-Commerce Shopper Survey Report, which showed Temu overtaking AliExpress as the second most used e-retailer for cross-border sales in the world. As of March 2025, Temu was one of the most widely used online shopping websites in America. In May, it entered into a partnership with the International Anti-Counterfeiting Coalition. In July, the company joined the International Trademark Association and became a member of the Anti-Counterfeiting Committee of the association. Temu allows China-based vendors to sell and ship directly to customers without having to rely on intermediate distributors in the destination country, making products more affordable. Some sellers have stated that Temu asked them to lower their prices, even to the point of selling items at a loss. Temu offers free goods to some users who successfully refer new users via affiliate codes, social media, and gamification. Temu also uses family warehouses, fulfillment centers run out of personal residences, often those of overseas Chinese immigrants. Online purchases on Temu can be made using a web browser or through a dedicated mobile app. Temu uses large-scale online advertising campaigns on Facebook and Instagram. Temu requires its sellers to offer their products at prices lower than those found on AliExpress. Items not meeting Temu's minimum sales requirements, 30 pieces and $90 in 14 days, are removed from the platform. Competition between Temu and Amazon has led each company to match the other's supply chain strategy in 2024, with Temu onboarding warehouses in the United States to shorten delivery time, sell larger items, and diversify away from de minimis shipping, and Amazon signing up sellers in China to ship products directly to buyers as an alternative to using its existing Fulfillment by Amazon warehouses. Temu's rapid ascent presented challenges no different from those of other Chinese e-commerce companies like Alibaba and Pinduoduo. PDD's revenue surged 86% despite missing Q2 estimates, wiping $55 billion off its market cap as executives flagged rising competition requiring heavy merchant investments. PDD's lean model, 34% operating margin, 17K staff, beats Alibaba's 15% and JD.com's 3%. PDD Holdings uses lean operations and social commerce to outpace competitors like Alibaba and JD.com. Group buying and viral sharing for customers through WeChat creates bulk discounts that turn customers into salespeople, a strategy ignored by others. PDD Holdings recently warned investors that earnings would decelerate in 2024, as the company dealt with legal issues and a competitive environment in North America. In March 2024, Temu initiated its local seller program, enabling local sellers to sell products and fulfill orders within their own regions. As of October 2025, the initiative was available in more than 30 countries. In September 2024, the Biden administration announced that it would propose a new rule to close the $800 de minimis exception to import duties and institute additional information disclosure requirements. The plan raised concerns that small sellers could be hurt disproportionately compared to larger platforms such as Temu. In October 2024, Indonesia asked Apple and Google to block Temu from their app stores to protect small businesses in the country. In November 2024, Vietnam stated that Temu had not been authorized to do business in the country and suspended it the following month. In May 2025, following U.S. President Donald Trump's closure of the U.S. de minimis exception as part of his sweeping tariff policy, Temu said it would stop selling goods from China directly to U.S. customers. U.S. orders would be handled by locally based sellers, with orders fulfilled from within the country. Chinese products that arrived on U.S. soil prior to May 2 are exempt from the measure. Thank you for watching this video.